Fabulous week, and everything is going well. I'm just begun looking at the IEP article summaries. So far, you guys are doing a great job. Discussion boards are going really, really well. I'm glad to seeing the in-depth postings and that you're responding to all of your group members. Because of the quality of them, I've decided that I'm going to add some bonus points onto them for some of you that are just doing a truly exceptional job. They're 2 points right now, but due to the level of depth and ability to process and sharing and what I know has to be the amount of time that you're spending, I am going to add bonus points onto those, and I'll make just a separate column on Blackboard to indicate that, as well as probably indicating it also in the grade center underneath or in the grade center. I think everybody was able to find their feedback from last week with the CBMs. In the grade book, you can go in there. When you click on the assignment, you should be able to see my feedback and the any information that I've given to you, either directly on your paper or just in the comments section. I think this time I put everything in the comments section, giving you an opportunity to make some corrections so you clearly know how to do the curriculum-based measurement before you do that as your main assignment, which is coming up and will be due next Tuesday at midnight. So I've tried to shorten up this assignment. This week, I do want to make sure that you're able to do some practicing around present level statements and writing good goals, since that's such a big part of the IEP process. So do you notice my hearts for Valentine's Day? So that'll be coming up at the end of the week over the weekend. So hopefully you enjoy that as well. So let me share. I have a new computer setup. So I have a bigger screen up top and my laptop down below. So I know it looks a little weird and I keep looking up above and it to me looks odd. So bear with me. So I'm going to go over to my sharing. Let's see where I want to go. And I'm going to go first to the assignment. This is the assignment that you'll have this week. You'll see right here that you're going to be taking the data that you received from the curriculum-based measurements that I gave you feedback on, and you're just writing goals, for one for reading, one for writing, and one for math. And it's got to contain the core components. And I'm going to go to my slides and orient you a little bit there as well. I then want you to look at the goals that I've written here and rewrite these again that fits all of the components. I really want to make sure that you succinctly know how to incorporate all those core components into writing a really good goal statement. And then lastly, I give you this just a case study, and you're going to write two present level performance statement. So I don't think there should be much room. Please keep this succinct. I just want to make sure with a couple of the major areas that are included on IEPs that you know how to do those. Okay, so then secondly, let me go and share, where am I going? I just turned that off. Let me screen share over to my slides. The slides are available in this week's information, and really make sure that you've also gone into the IEP folder. Just like with the CBM, all of that information is there. How do you be able to find the norms? How do you find all this information? Excuse me. So make sure that you do go into those larger files, because I have lots and lots of things. And so when I talked about making sure you have all of the core components, these are the core components that I'm talking about. You need to make sure that you have the behavior. What are you working on? Reading, decoding, reading fluency, math computation, double-digit addition, whatever your skill is. The condition is, what supports are you going to put around the student for them to be successful? So given learning strategies, given a calculator, given intervention strategies, given direct fluency instruction, what are you going to put in place? And that goes first. You've got to have baseline data. Where is the student starting from? Not just where are they going, but where are they today? So as a parent, I sit and look at a year from now, where was my child and where did they get to? And you want to be able to try to target that so kids are successful. And when you get to the IEP meeting, that annual review, you can be saying they met their goal. This is awesome. They've been really successful. Criteria of level of performance. So you have your baseline. Where do you want to get them to in that achievement? And then when will it be done? Okay, so this is when I talk about the anatomy of a goal, and anatomy of an objective. These are the components that you should have. So if you've been writing IEPs and they don't have all of this, and you're planning on submitting an IEP that you've done, then you should, hopefully that you came through, then you should be able to make sure that you can pull the goals from your IEP and then just on a separate piece of paper, just type those out and make the necessary changes. Just put it as an attachment. So when you scan everything to me, I can just see an extra page attached. That's absolutely fine. To back up a little bit with the goals, if I can, why can't I do this again? Let me get back over here. It seems like I should be able to scan through everything. There we go. So then looking at, you should be writing your present level of performance. And this is really talking about where is the student in compared to the other students that are typically developing in your classroom. So for gen ed students in math, in reading, in writing, in their behavior, where are they? What are the areas that they're struggling with that you need to address? If you write a present level statement, I would anticipate seeing a goal attached to it, because we're writing those areas the kids will be getting accommodations and modifications in. So this is really your beginning point, and this is where you're saying, specifically based on your data, where's the student's reading fluency? Where's their reading comprehension? What is their writing? That serves as your basis then to being able to write a really good goal, because you already have all that data right there. So I've given you also some examples of how a good present level statement could look like. If in your district, if you're again using those, and you've got more information and you have to include other things, that's fine, but just make sure you have the bare minimum that I'm asking you to do. The rest of the slides, I think, are things that you can just go through. It talks about task analysis, how to task analyze skills so you can come up with good goals and good objectives. And then it gives you some good examples on how to write them. Again, please make sure that you're going into the file. Ooh, got too close there. So you are able to see the resources. I've been able to pull things from LPS, even though you're using a different system, Synergy right now. A lot of the materials I've gathered, it's just how you do it. Your software may look different. How you navigate through something might look different, but the essential elements of completing an IEP are going to be the same system to system. So don't get so hung up on that. But I've got examples on how to write them, what the wording should look like. IEPs is one of those things that I remember in my current undergraduate students just stress so much about. You know, I'm just so terrified to do it. I don't know what I'm going to be doing. The more you do it, the better you get at it, and it becomes kind of like clockwork. So really focusing on those two pieces today or this next week about goals and present level statements. If you need me, well, what I will do, I think I've got a link that'll help you work through the SRS system. I'll put up that because I know there's a wide variety of people who are using SRS, using Synergy, and using other systems. So I will put up a link that will help you work through SRS. Please remember you sign up for yourself and what that looks like, and then you name it after yourself. You have to, you don't have to, but please do. That way I can find you. So if you start completing it and you need help with it, all you have to do is shoot me an email. Sue, can you jump in there, look at this? Does it look okay? I am really happy to give you feedback all along the way. You do need to complete each step. And that's what I will make sure you have a link to be able to, if you are doing SRS, really be able to walk you through each of those steps. So what else? I think that's it for now. Looks like the curriculum-based assignment, everybody looks really good with that. So I think there shouldn't be a problem. Remember, you're completing the larger assignment with a student with a disability in reading, writing, and math. It could be one student, it could be two, it could be three. You're just having to identify that to me. Please organize your materials so when you upload, you can upload everything as one file. Just scan it in all at one time so you don't have to go file by file. It just makes it a little easier for me to look at everything rather than to open and download each of them. But if not, not a big deal. Let's see, what else? I think that's it for now. Have a fabulous week. Enjoy Valentine's if that's something you do. If not, it looks like it's going to be a great week, kind of getting a little warmer for us. So let me know if you have any questions, what is going on that I need to help you with. Have a great week.